Uh-oh. Somebody better call the Whamblance, because I think everyone needs a Whamblance right now, because all I hear is, wah, they're making a movie. Wah, it's not original because they used the title. Wah, wah, wah. That's all you guys do is whine about it. What are you doing about it? Oh, let's boycott the movie. Yeah, let's see how that works. Just like they were trying to boycott Green Inferno because, it was about tribes that eat people. Yeah, that really worked out. I mean, all I hear is whining and moaning about movies. If you're a fan of something and you don't want to see this new film, that's your prerogative. But if you're going to do something about it, instead of whining about it, I suggest you write to Hollywood, which, by the way, you write to Hollywood, you're not going to get a letter back or a response or any of that crap. No, you're not going to get nothing. All you're going to get is probably not read by anybody because nobody cares. That's the whole point. But yeah, I think a lot of people need a Whamblance and get on the Whamblance and stop this crap. There are other movies coming out July 15th. Besides Ghostbusters, there's other movies coming out, so why don't you go watch those? And then tell me which movie you seen that was more original than this one. Because I guarantee you, none of them are original. Borrow storylines. Hey, I seen a similar scene in a less known action movie. Yeah, I actually saw that. I have Invasion USA. Well, I watched this one movie, I think it was called Rangers, which was about the Army. And towards the end of the movie, they took the scene from Invasion USA, the end of it, and put it on their movie. Yeah, that's how original they are. Yeah, low-budget movie making right there. I mean, there are low-budget movies, and then there's high-budget movies, which they're expecting to make millions of dollars, which, by the way, if you go in, make a $157 million movie and expect it to make shit, guess what's going to happen? It's probably not. Because, there's 200,000 dislikes on a video of a trailer. But yet, and some people are like, now they're pointing it out, it's an all-female cast. Where were you? You know what? I saw the worst Howling movie. And people said, Howling 3 is the worst movie, but Howling 7, New Moon Rising, or whatever the hell you want to call it, is the worst movie I've ever seen. Oh, another movie that I seen that was pretty damn horrible, and I challenge anybody, any critic out there, any self-respecting critic like myself, to watch Attack of the Killer Refrigerator. Oh, I didn't get any responses. And you know what? It took me quite some time to prove that this movie even exists. Because, it came out in the 90s. It was on VHS. But you can find that on YouTube or on dailymotion.com. Go check it out. And then, you think these movies are bad? These new ones that are coming out? Ha! Yeah, this one takes the cake because it's the worst movie I've ever seen. And, by the way, like Troll 2, which is the best, worst movie ever made in the history of movies. For one, it has 0 trolls in it. They're goblins. Why didn't they just call it Goblin? Oh, wait, that's right. There was another movie called Goblin, which a lot of people hated because, it came out between Gremlins and Critters, and everyone hated that. Yeah, that movie, I actually didn't know they were called Hobgoblins. Let me correct myself on that one. They were called Hobgoblins. But let me tell you something. Hollywood does not care. They never did. They don't care what you think. There's a bunch of fans outside our office picketing. What are they saying? We don't want remakes. Boycott it. Yeah, that really worked. Really worked great. Everyone's criticizing the new Ghostbuster movie. I'm the only one not, and there's some other people on YouTube who aren't criticizing this movie. And basically, even if they're not going to see this movie, they're not criticizing it bad enough. Even though people are joking about how bad and awful the trailer is. Yes, I agree. The trailer's awful. I said that before. It is awful. but I'm still gonna go see it regardless of what I saw in the damn trailer, because that does not confirm my opinion on a movie, because trailers don't mean jack nothing. You know, all I hear is whine about something. You know, there's real things going on in the world. You know, we have human trafficking. What's anybody doing about that? Oh, nothing. There's sex slavery, where it doesn't matter how old you are, what your gender type is, you're getting sold for sex. And no one has a problem with that. No, instead, we're going to whine about Hollywood and how Hollywood is and how they've always been, because they're not going to change for anybody unless you're part of Hollywood and you force some changes within that program. It's never going to change. They're going to do what they do best, and that's to make movies. And like I said, if they close their doors, nobody would have anything to whine about. No one would have anything to bitch about, because guess what? Their doors are shut. In closing, I'm sick and tired of hearing remakes and reboots. I understand, yes, we're all sick of them, but there's nothing we can do about it. We can, you know, if the world just decides we're not going to see another damn remake, and that might force a change, but you know what? People are going to see it, because there are younger kids growing up. Even if they saw the original, they want to see this movie because they love the original film. And also, for those who didn't see the original film, will now have a reason to go see it, or to buy it, or to rent it, or whatever, because that's how it works. And the fact is, Hollywood keeps trending these new remakes and reboots, and we're all sitting here going, well, I'm just gonna whine about it because there's nothing I can do. There's nothing we can do about it. That's the whole point of this video and the last video that I just did, which I said I'm just annoyed by the fans who just keep crying about this all the time. Do something about it, or else get off that wagon and shut up. Simply shut up. There's a lot of things going on in the world besides movies. Go read a book. Find a new book. See if you love it. Because honestly, there are independent filmmakers out there who are trying to make a living, and yet people just ignore them because, oh, they're not Hollywood. They're not big enough. Just shut up.